Well, hi everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Kleneski here. Quiet weather expected for today. A little bit of a breezy northwest wind. Partly sunny skies as a few clouds pass overhead throughout the day, maybe thinning out a little bit later this afternoon. We'll keep a few clouds around the northeast tonight, otherwise mostly clear skies for the majority of the area. And here comes a backdoor cool front tomorrow. It might cool us back just a little bit during the day tomorrow. Your chilliest temperatures will be in the northeast part of the state where there will be more clouds around. Then we'll see an increase in clouds from the west as we head towards the end of the day, Thursday and into Thursday night. This is all ahead of an approaching cold front from the northwest. That front, that's going to bring us some strong winds heading into our Friday. Look at the arrows on the backside of this front right here as it makes its way through. I'll point out that, but also point out some of the moisture. Look at the moisture as we go through here. I'm going to take this through very slow. As that front pushes east, look at the winds coming in out of the northwest. They're going to be pretty strong on the backside of this front right here. Back this up one more time. A little bit of light moisture possible in the morning right there. A little bit of light rain that may mix with some snow if it's cold enough in the morning hours. As we get into the afternoon, a little bit better chance of moisture on the backside of this system, which again would be mainly rain, but then try to mix with snow, or maybe even at times a little sleet before changing to snow. So there's a chance of that. Notice though, the greater impacts of moisture would be to our east and to our northeast. This is our in-house forecast model. This is as far out as it goes. It goes to 6 o'clock Friday night. There isn't any information on this model after 6 p.m. Friday night. So I'm going to take a look at a couple of other long-range forecast models. This is the one of the more aggressive ones. This is the Gfs model. And we'll fast forward to Friday morning right here. As we take this out here, there's the front, again, making its way through, strong northwest winds. And those gusts could be up there near 40 miles per hour in the afternoon, maybe 45 miles per hour. But again, notice this one has a little more mix of moisture, and there's a little more moisture back towards central Nebraska compared to the other model. Still, the heaviest snows look like they'll be over eastern Nebraska into Iowa, but there still could be at least some minimal impacts here in the central part of the state, even with some of that wraparound moisture Friday night into Saturday. Then there's the European model, not quite as aggressive farther west. We'll start this as fast forward to Friday morning. So there's Friday morning, a little bit of light moisture, but more likely into Friday afternoon. Rain trying to mix with sleet and snow. And then some of that continuing to Friday night and Saturday morning, a little bit of light snow. Notice the bigger impacts still look to be over eastern Nebraska into Iowa, but some impacts in central Nebraska. So compared to other models, these two are a little more aggressive in our area. So what does this all mean right now? So let's look at the potential snowfall. And this is the one I'd probably go with the most when it comes to forecast models. This is the European forecast model going into Friday afternoon, Friday night. While some snow is possible in central and western Nebraska, there may be some impacts. Impacts will be greater the farther east and northeast that you go. The chances of over an inch of snow right now around the Tri-Cities are about 50-50 or less. But chances get much greater as you go towards the east. As you look at the Omaha area, maybe talking about 2, 4, 5, maybe 6 inches of snowfall. Some models are even higher than that. So if your travels do take you east Friday afternoon into Friday night, you may want to reconsider maybe either travel early or maybe consider another time or delay that travel to the east. A lot of area high school basketball teams travel east to play games. Maybe some wrestling as well. So if you do have plans to travel east, be careful because the travel impacts are going to be felt the farther east that you go. That doesn't mean we won't see any impacts here in central Nebraska. It's just that the chances of impacts are much lower in the middle part of the state. Right now, there are no warnings or advisories or anything like that issued for our area. That's something that will likely come out in the days ahead. As you see on our weather alerts graphic, the only impacts or the only alerts right now, there's a winter storm watch in place for Iowa and Minnesota, so nothing for us quite yet. Well, let's look at the temperatures for the next couple of days. Highs today in the 50s for most of us. Even I think it'll get close to 60 here in the Tri-Cities. A little bit cooler off towards the southwest. There's still some snow on the ground here, so that's going to hold back temperatures just a little bit again today in these locations. Tonight we'll drop back into the upper 20s and low to mid 30s. Still pretty mild for tomorrow, low to mid 50s for most of us with some cooler 40s over northeast Nebraska. That backdoor cool front cooling things back just a little bit. Tomorrow night into Friday morning, upper 20s, low to mid 30s. Another mild night ahead of us. Looking to Friday, a cooler day, and it's going to turn blustery once that cold front comes through. Highs will be in the upper 30s and low to mid 40s out there, but keep in mind it may be a little bit colder later in the day as that colder air comes rushing in behind the cold front. Let's check out the long range forecast. As of right now, the two worst days of the forecast will be Friday and Saturday. Friday, the cold front coming through, the winds strengthening. Those will be strong Friday afternoon into Friday night. And here comes the moisture as well, Friday afternoon into Friday night in the form of rain that would change with snow, possibly mixing with a little bit of sleet before it becomes all snow. This will wrap up early on Saturday morning. Saturday is going to be a cold and breezy day out there. We'll get some improvements though after a cold night Saturday night. Sunday looks better, and it looks like that nicer weather is going to stick around for the early part of next week. We may drop off again after that by the middle of next week, but at this point, it's not looking like we'll see a lot of really cold air in place. And in fact, as you look at the long range here, let's look at temperature trends here. So this is we're gonna take this day by day here. Here's today, nice and mild. Tomorrow, still fairly mild. Friday, cooler. Saturday, colder. There's that cold air in place. Although the really cold air staying to our northeast here. And if you have interest in any NFL playoff games this weekend, the New England Buffalo is going to be playing in a deep freeze in the New England states there. I believe that game's in Buffalo, and it does not look real nice there. I think their high is going to be in the single digits, so it could always be worse, I guess. We're going to warm right back up here on Sunday and Monday, Tuesday. Look at that, Tuesday into Wednesday. And then we come down a little bit Wednesday, but even then it does not look like any Arctic air is going to be filling in. We may even warm up a little bit at the end of next week here. Maybe the system gets charged for a shot of some colder air as we look towards next weekend up here. Maybe that comes our way, but as of right now, all the really cold air, the bitterly cold air, is staying off to our northeast. So while we get these occasional shots of chillier air, overall, we're still sticking with some mostly milder air. Long range models beyond this are still indicating that we will get some colder air for the final third of the month of January, but it's a long ways out yet. We'll see if that changes, that part of the forecast changes. So a lot going on over the next couple of days here, but it's certainly going to be keeping an eye on Friday and Saturday with snow coming in. Watch the latest forecast to see if this trends any farther west and maybe means more impacts for a larger part of the local 4 viewing area. But like I said, as of right now, I think the greatest impacts will be over eastern portions of Nebraska, eastern and northeastern Nebraska, as we look towards Friday afternoon, Friday night, and Saturday morning. Well, with that, I'm going to let you all go for today. I want to thank you all for watching. Hope it's a good day for you today, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. If I'm still around, we'll see how my cold is doing. I may take a couple of days off, but thank you for joining with me today. We'll see you all later. Bye.